Whoa!
Welcome back to the Kiki and CoCo Show.
I'm Kiki.
And I'm Coco. And today we're going to talk about shapes. Can you see shapes around you?
There's shapes all around us.
Where's a different shape? Like Kiki's nose looks like a triangle to me. And my eyes in the middle are
Like
circles.
big circles.
And can you see us coming to you on a rectangle?
Look all around you. There are shapes all around us.
Shapes are so important for expressing yourself and communicating.
Right? So even our alphabet, they're made with shapes.
Our ABCs, how we make words, are how we can talk to each other and write to each other, leave each other notes and text messages, just like the ancient people did. On caves, they draw shapes to symbolize different things, like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. Shapes, and that was their alphabet. You can move your body in different shapes.
Dance, and they'll make different shapes with your dance.
Totally. So today we're going to explore all about shapes, so we hope you really like it.
Thank you.
Now it's Nico's joke time.
What does a nosy pepper do?
What does it do?
It gets jalapeno business.
That was a good one.
Now, meet our new friend Julio.
Down by the schoolyard.
Hi, I'm Julio. I'm a librarian, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about what I do and how that relates to shapes. So I work with all different kinds of people from all different kinds of walks of life. Tall people, short people, people who speak different languages, have different customs, and have different religions and different points of view. But one thing we all have in common is we all have special shapes. As you can see, I have a very unique shape as opposed to a lot of people because I'm actually missing part of the leg. Because of that, I look a little strange to some folks, but this is my life, and we all fit in the world however we're made. And that's important to remember, is that no matter what your shape, your size, the way you're designed, there's always a good way that you're going to fit in the world, fit with your family, fit with your friends, fit with the communities that you're part of. So never forget that no matter what your shape is, you belong.
Hi, friends! So, you know you can use your hands to make different shapes? One way people communicate using their hands and shapes is sign language. My name is CoCo. I said my name is CoCo in sign language. Do you know sign language? Do you know someone you could communicate because they can't hear well and using sign language? Isn't that fun? And as usual, we practice a new mudra, which is hand yoga, to communicate. Today, I want to teach you the hand mudra of happiness. Don't you love happiness? Don't you love being happy? I think it's so fun. So it's super easy. It's kind of like doing a peace sign, which is another way to shape your hands. And it's a good message to send someone peace. Peace is kind of like happiness, worry-free happiness. So you do your hands like the peace, but then you bring your fingers together on top. And you know what else you can do while you do this? You can look up here on your own head. Can you look right there? But close your eyes and look there. Okay, we're gonna take 3 deep breaths while holding our fingers in this way. Okay, so inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can keep your eyes closed if you want to. Maybe you can still see pictures and shapes with your eyes closed. Isn't that fun? Do you feel happier now? I do. Mostly because I get to be with you. Okay, are you ready to learn about different shapes the body can do? Up next is our friend André.
Yay!
Oi, meu nome é André, eu sou do Brasil. Hi, my name is André, I'm originally from Brazil and I am a professional ballet dancer. And I use my body to create shapes like a circle, or a cross, like the Jesus Christ in Rio, in Brazil, or an arrow, or a V, or an X, or an arch, a reverse arch, and many other shapes.
Yes, Coco?
Hey, Kiki, look at this bag
Whoa.
the fairies made for me.
Look at that. That's so perfectly and wonderfully made.
Yeah, isn't it magical? Hey, that gives me an idea.
What?
What if we do an affirmation like that?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Like say, I am perfectly and wonderfully made.
I love that. Let's say that together.
Okay, ready?
I am perfectly and wonderfully made. I am perfectly and wonderfully made. I am perfectly and wonderfully made. You are perfectly and wonderfully made. We are perfectly and wonderfully made. Yay!
Awesome.
I love that.
I love that too. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
fairies. Oh, fairies!
Hi everybody! I have another exercise for your intuition. I have 2 crystal hearts in my hands. They're different colors, and I want you to guess what colors they are. So, my first one, my right hand, guess what color this is? Did you guess black? Okay, so for my left hand, what color do you guess? Did you guess white? Did you get them right? You can keep on trying and guessing. So keep on practicing. Bye.
And now Gabby's here to help us finish our yoga series.
Thanks for coming back, Gabby.
Hello friends! Welcome back. I'm Gabby. I am here to guide you through some sun salutations today. We're going to start with one side, work our way into the other side. Feel free to clear some space and join me. Let's get moving. So I'm going to step to the very top of my mat and we're going to come into our first posture, which is called mountain pose. In mountain pose, I want to make sure that my feet are spread. I call them yogi toes. We spread our toes really wide. Bring about 2 fist width. If I bent down and I put my fist right in between my feet, I have 2 fist width in between my feet. I'm going to really get strong through my legs. So I'm going to squeeze my muscle to my bone and I'm going to try to think of my inner thighs or my legs kind of just squeezing in towards each other. As I roll my shoulders up and back, I'm gonna let my palms come down by my side, and I'm gonna let my palms face forward. I'm gonna stay here for one breath as I inhale in through the nose. Drop the shoulders down, exhale through your nose. Next, inhale, I'm gonna extend my arms, reach them out. Reach them as tall as I can as I look up in between my hands. And as I exhale, I can keep my palms together. I can separate my palms, or I can even bring my elbows in, kind of like goalposts. As I press my hips forward, I'm gonna look up and lift my chest, my sternum up towards the sky. Inhaling, and my arms are gonna reach back up. As I exhale, I'm gonna come forward into a forward fold or a forward bend. My knees can bend as much as I need to. As I place my hands on the floor or on my shins, I drop my head low, I lift my hips high. And then on my inhale, I lift back up. Exhale, I like to do it this way. Hands to the heart, find your chair. Sometimes I feel like we can find a lower chair when we come into it from a forward fold versus getting into it. I know, your legs might be working. That's okay, it's a sun salutation. Sun is hot, we're warming up our bodies. So then on our next inhale, we drop our hands to the floor, we lift our hips high, and then we're gonna step our right leg back, our left leg back. We're gonna find our way into our plank. So plank can be done on our toes. It can also be done on our knees. We wanna make sure that we keep our entire upper body strong. So whether we're on our toes or on our knees, we're gonna exhale, bend our elbows, bring our entire body to the floor, and as we inhale, we're gonna lift up. Very little weight to no hands if you're doing cobra, or if we're doing upward facing dog, we just press strong through our fingertips, light through the heel of our hands, coming up into our upward facing dog. Option to drop your knees or lift your knees off the floor. As we exhale, we're gonna come back up, curl over our toes, push it back into your downward facing dog, strong through the palms. Lift your hips high, bend your knees if you need to, let go of your head. No tension. On our next breath, we're gonna look up in between our thumbs. We're gonna reach our right leg tall, and then we're gonna step our right foot by our right thumb. Sometimes our foot doesn't get there, so I'm gonna take my heel, I'm gonna walk it up. I'm gonna bring my back foot flat to the floor. We're gonna come up into our warrior one as I lift my arms up, and then as I exhale, relax the shoulders down. You can bring your eye gaze up in between your palms. You can pull in through both legs, kind of squeezing them in together. And then as I exhale, I'm going to take my hands back down to my mat, bringing my right leg back, pushing it back into a downward facing dog. Stay here for breath, relax. Some people call this a resting posture. Lift your hips high, drop your head low, press strong through your palms. Next inhale, you're gonna take your left leg high. You're gonna look up in between your palms, left foot, left thumb. Sometimes, again, maybe your left foot can actually reach your thumb. Maybe you need to step it up a little bit. My back foot is gonna flip down about 45 degrees, and then I'm gonna inhale as I reach my arms up over my head. And then as I exhale, I'm gonna actively relax my shoulders down, but I'm still pulling in through my belly, and I'm gonna bend my left knee. My back leg is straight, it's strong, reaching my fingertips up. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. I'm gonna step my left leg back into a downward facing dog. Remember, this is our resting pose. I know, sometimes it's hard to believe it's a resting pose, but I'm gonna lift my heels. You know what? You can bend your knees. You can drop your head, shake it out. Yes, no, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm gonna bring my shoulders forward. And I'm gonna bend my elbows. Guess what? Upward facing dog. That's what's up, dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, push it back and up. Downward facing dog. Try it with me. Look up in between your hands. Bend your knees. Lift your heels high. Just see if you can do it. Jump to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold it. Whether you did or you didn't, let it go. But guess what? We're going to take our hands to the heart. We're going to find our chair because we're strong in our chair. One breath here. Relax your shoulders. Inhale. Lift your arms up. Find your favorite pose with your hands as you press your hips forward. You reach up and back. And then we exhale. We take the hands by your side. Roll the shoulders up and back. Palms face forward. Back to where we started, mountain. Now, I don't know about you, but that definitely warmed me up, just like being out in the sun. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you get to try it. Did you know that there's some classes that we do this 108 times? Can you imagine this 108 times? See you next time.
Whoa, I can't believe that's already over.
I know, I'm kind of sad. I thought that was so much fun.
I hope you learned a lot about shapes.
I did. Did you have fun? Did you have fun, Kiki?
Of course I had fun.
You know what I want to do after this? I'm going to write Kiki a note.
I'm going to write Coco and I'm going to draw her a drawing.
You are?
Yeah.
Thank you, I love that. Well, we hope to see you soon. And soon, a Kiki and CoCo CD is coming out, as well as our book.
Yay.
Thank you, Niji All-Stars.
Yay, thank you.
See you soon.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye. Ciao, ciao.
See you next time.